Hey y'all, back out in the garage again. Hope you're doing well. Um, Today I am working on this particular cylinder head here and working on these emissions ports. Let me show you how this all is. See, you go and you plug these off. See, the original manifolds that go on here, they cover this portion here, okay, on each one of the ports. And the exhaust gasket is made to cover this as well, to go around this, to seal this to the manifold. The manifold has a port in it to pump so that the air pump, the smog pump, pumps air into these ports here. Yeah. So, not seems like a pretty elaborate way to get that fresh air into the exhaust system to increase the numbers, increase the emissions numbers. I'm going to show you how I do this. It's pretty simple. It's pretty direct. It doesn't take a lot. These are Mopar 360 cylinder heads. They're a 596 casting number. These are not what you would call like super, fancy, racy, high dollar things. These are just standard production smog cylinder heads. Now, one thing you need to be aware of is that these ports, this port here is not in the same angle as the exhaust port. Okay, it tends to go more in a almost a straight line. Different from the from this. Let me get this goop out of the drill bit here. So just go. Oh, nope. Safety glasses. Wouldn't be a bad idea to wear them. Turn on a little extra light here. Okay. Let's see. Get a little light here. Let's see what I'm doing. Sometimes, lots of times these. Okay, yeah, I'm going in the right angle. Sometimes I like to look and see if I'm going in the right angle. Helps to put a little oil on the drill bit or put oil on the material you're drilling. Okay, I think that's pretty deep enough. You can go all the way into this port, where this port exits into the exhaust port. I don't recommend it, but you can do that. Like I said, I don't recommend it necessarily. It doesn't really have any, bad effects if you do. I mean, it may hurt exhaust flow, maybe just a little bit, but we're not talking fantastic amounts here. Now, I'm going with a 1/4-inch tap. So in order to use this, I need to use a 17/64 drill bit. I've got one here. It's not the greatest in the world, so I'm going to try and do it. Okay. I like to get all this crap out of the bit. That way, when I go to use the drill bit next time, it's just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just lay that right there for right now. Okay. All right. Yeah, all I'm doing here is I'm just enlarging this hole just a little bit. afraid this drill bit's not very sharp. Okay. I may have gotten it deep enough that time. Yeah. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can find a better drill bit. Okay. Blue, I got these drilled out. These three. This one I've already done. The first one up here. Already done that one. So the rest of these, the other three, I've got them drilled out. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Now I need to take my tap. Run my tap in there and tap that out to the correct size, 1/4 inch. Again, you want to use some sort of lubricant to alleviate the friction of cutting the threads. So here we go. You want to be careful not to snap off the tap, because that is a very difficult thing to have to work around. Ask me how I know. See? Yep. Yeah, I was doing the other head and I snapped this one, broke this one off. So there you go. All right. That should be tapped to the correct size. It should be the correct size and everything. So just run the tap in there. Clear out any other junk that might be in there. All right. There we go. There's that. Let's see. Where did I put that? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I've got the other little little set screw, 1/4 inch set screw. I guess you could probably use some other size, but you know, I just went with something that's pretty dirt common. So now you'll notice this one has a little bit sticking out. That's not really that much of a problem. Most headers and better exhaust manifolds like your Magnum manifolds or any other style of manifolds that isn't made to work necessarily with these emissions ports, they won't get into this. But I'm going to take like a die grinder or some sort of grinder and probably just shave that off a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing over here. This one's sticking out just a little bit too. And probably have to do the same thing with these. So it's not a big deal. So anyway, I am going to like go back, take these out, and I'm going to put some sealer in them because I don't want them to leak. Probably wouldn't leak anyway, but you know, just that little extra bit of precaution. Okay, I hope you find this video interesting and helpful. If you have any other questions about this video or any of my other previous videos, do be sure to put them down below. Even if it seems like it's a question that might embarrass you about vehicles, you know, maybe you came from a background where there wasn't a whole lot of information being passed around about vehicles. Maybe your family wasn't filled full of car people, you know, um, that sort of thing. My family wasn't tremendously filled full of car people. They just they worked on cars when they had to. I work on cars because I want to. So there you go. Uh, Furthermore, I would like to take this time to say huge, big thank you to all of my subscribers. It is amazing the amount of growth this channel has had in just this year. Really in just the past 3 or 4 months, it's just been like just boom, mind blowing. So, um, yeah, it's I want to thank you all personally. Uh, it's just amazing to me. I'm just you overwhelm me with this. It's in a good way. Okay, so but if there's any questions that I can answer for you about this stuff, any of this automotive stuff, be sure to you know you know put it down below. I'll do my very best to try and get back to you and answer your questions the best that I possibly can. Okay. YouTube is usually pretty good about notifying me whenever I get notifications on my phone, and they're pretty good about notifying me about that sort of thing. So, and I try to keep up with that. So, thank you very much. And if you have any other questions, you know what to do. All right? So, thank you very much. God bless. I'm just rambling. I apologize. Have a great one.